Okay, welcome back. So we are going to now start the construction of your shorts. Okay, so picking up where we left off, if I suggest putting your pattern pieces like this. So I have my front side and my back. And if I sort of put them together, I've got this U shape happening here. It looks a little bit wonky, but it's meant to be like that. Always find it easiest if I put my fabric pieces like this for the next few steps. Okay, so I'm just going to take out those pins that are holding those fabric pieces together. And if you have a look at the instruction, it reads, with right sides together, attach one back piece to one front piece at the inner leg. Now, I know these don't look like boxer shorts, but these are some that I made last semester with my year 8s. Okay, so they will end up looking like shorts. Okay, the inner leg, which is this bit here, will end up being these seams underneath here, underneath, inside your leg. Okay, so that's what they're going to look like. So one front piece with one back piece. So see how it's easy if I have it like this? I'm then going to join them together. Hold down those other two pieces. We want them to stay where they are. I'm just going to focus on that inner leg seam, not worry about anything else. And I just want to make sure that they line up together. Okay, so get them lined up as best as you can. Slightly move that out the way for a second. Lined up as best as you can. Might need to move that one up a little bit more. And put the pins in. Now when you put the pins in, we put them in vertically, so through both layers of fabric, not too close together. Okay, just fix it up. You might need to fix up to make sure the edges are together as best as possible. Okay, put them in vertically, like that. Okay. Will make more sense later. So I'm going to put that aside for now. And I'm going to do the same with my other two pieces. So front with the back piece at the inner leg seam, right sides together. Okay. So once again, just focusing on that inner leg seam, grabbing your pins and putting them in vertically. The rest of the instruction number 1 in your booklet says, we've pinned, is then says to sew. Okay. Before we start sewing, remember attention to detail is very important. We need to measure out our seam allowance. I'm going to get them both back. Once again, always make sure your fabric's nice and flat before you start working. Okay. Now, if you have a look in the picture, it has 1.5 centimetre seam allowance and it has a dotted line going down here. We're going to rule that line in and that becomes our tracing line for when we sew. So ruler and a pen or a texter, whatever will work on your fabric. We're going to put the 0 of the ruler on the edge, okay, and find where 1.5 is and make a little dot. Okay, so do that all the way down. Okay, so if you have a look a little bit closely, I've just done little dots where 1.5 centimetres is. So if I've got my ruler, that's 1.5 centimetres. Okay. Now I'm just going to join the dots, okay, connect the dots and rule the line. Okay, you want your line to be nice and straight. So there's one. Oopsie, careful your pins don't come out. And do the same on the other side. So measuring the 1.5 centimetre seam allowance. Pulling a lovely straight line. And we can trace it when sewing, so it's all perfect. Cool. Let's move over to the sewing machine now. Okay, so we are ready to sew. So just a few reminders about the machine. I've already threaded my machine up, okay, but I need to check a couple of the settings to make sure it's going to work okay. So remember, this is our stitch width. We're going to start with a straight stitch, so it needs to be on 0. This is my stitch length, okay? Make sure, you can just turn the knob, okay? Make sure it's on about 3 to 3.5. I've got mine on 3.5. Now you might remember I said to put aside the scrap fabric. We always do a practice run before we start sewing our actual shorts. So any lesson and every lesson before you get onto the sewing machine, a practice run. So if something's not working, you can fix it before mucking up your shorts. Okay. So when we sew, fabric goes underneath the presser foot. We push the presser foot down with the lever at the back. We turn our hand wheel into the fabric. So our needle's now into the fabric. Now we start quite slowly. So stitch, lift up my stitch length to reverse, and now I'll go forward again. So you must reverse at the start and the end. Okay, so now if I can see it's working okay, I'm going to reverse again. And you only need to reverse for a couple of stitches. Presser foot comes out. I should be able to pull. If it's a little bit hard to pull, just turn your handle towards you a little bit and you'll feel it release. Okay. Grab your scissors. Cotton goes towards the back and I check my stitching. As you can see, no straight stitch, always check the back as well. Don't want no loops. That looks really good. We can start sewing. Yay! Alright, so I've got my straight line that I'm going to trace when I'm stitching. So on your presser foot, there's a little indent. That indent sits on your line. That's what we press the line with. So fabric goes underneath the presser foot goes down, and I turn my needle in. Always turn your needle towards you. Turn my needle in. When I'm sewing, I'm just going to look on that indent and just hold my fabric as a guide. Okay, so stitch, stitch, 2 stitches, reverse all the way back. Let go. Keep stitching. I'm just tracing that line. Also see, because we've put our needles in, pins in vertically, we can just stitch straight over them. If you are a confident sewer, you can remove them as we sew. Okay, nice and slow as you get towards the end, because we want to stop as close to the edge as we can. And then reverse for 2 stitches, or maybe 4. There we go, presser foot goes up, turn the handle towards you so you can release, snip off the cotton. Always trim your cotton on either end, pins out, and voila! You repeat the same for the other side now.